Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to RNS Life After 55. So, Rusty and I did our vacation. We decided not to film it because it was our anniversary trip, and we just really enjoyed our privacy and getting to be by ourselves, so we didn't film it. So, sorry if you were looking forward to that. I do apologize. Maybe our next cruise we will. But we probably won't be going on a cruise for a while because we came back and decided it was time to start our chicken flock again. We had 30 to 40 chickens off and on over the years at our other house. And right after we moved, we left them down there. Neighbor's dog got our chickens and killed our whole flock. So we decided after we got the house finished, we would just start all over. And that's what we're doing. Right here, we have 1 week old, a pullet run, females, all females here. And these are Rhode Island Reds and Americanas and something else, Rusty. What's the other one? I don't remember. I'll have to get my list off my phone and look at it. So, but these guys are doing really well. We still have a heat lamp on them. They're not, the only reason they're underneath the heat lamp right now is because I scare them. The ones that are scared. Some of them don't mind people as much as others. It just depends on your breed. And, but there they are. See, they're kind of, now that I'm standing here for a minute, they're kind of coming away from it because the light's a little hot today. We are about 70-ish degrees outside. So we have the garage door. Rusty has, you probably can't see it. Let me see if I can get close enough. Y'all can tell. There's a screen on top of that. So no predators can get in here. But it gives them some good ventilation and some good air. Yeah, so that's what we did. These guys, we bought them at 3 weeks old. So they're about 4 weeks old now. And they're getting real close to ready to go out to the big chicken coop as soon as we get it finished, which that's our project for this weekend probably. They might be in here another week, and that's fine. They're still a little young. So we'll leave them in here a little. And this is what's called a straight run. So this has boys and girls, which we need a boy really bad right now. Josh's chickens are laying his 20, what did he say he had? 24 chickens down there. Josh has 24 hens, our son, and he needs a rooster because he raised them at the end of summer last year, and they're laying eggs 20 a day right now. So we're ready because I'm going to be incubating as many eggs as I can to get some more chickens, and that way we can sell them to our neighbors that are looking for chickens because chickens right now are hard to find, obviously. And then over here is another straight run. So this is boys and girls too, and these guys are also about a week old, right? About a week old. And this has Orpingtons. We have, oh Lord, I can't even remember what all, but there's a lot of, there's about 3 or 4 different mixed breeds in here too. And they're doing really, really well. Same thing, the lights underneath there, I've got the blankets pulled back because they do need some ventilation and some air. They're not cold by any means. I would say it's at least 75 degrees in the garage. And so, but we're leaving the lights on the little ones in case they do get cold. They have a place to go to, but I don't think they will. They're just enjoying their little habitat. All
down here by the water.
Yeah, until I walked over here. And then these guys, you do what's called a hardening, and that's getting them, now that they're past the 3 week mark, we turn the lamp off whenever the weather permits so that they're not so used to just always wanting to be real warm, and it gets them ready to go outside because some nights are going to drop down in the 40s and 50s once they get moved outside, but they'll be ready for that. And they're fully feathered now. Well, I'd say 90% feathered, probably not fully feathered. They're probably 80 to 90% feathered. So anyway, so we're going to show you guys too, since we're having to build a whole new chicken barn and all that, we're going to show you guys how that all gets done. There's Mr. White, Rusty. Anything to say? Or any tips or tricks that you want to mention? Oh, one tip we'll let you know that we've never had this happen before, But in that shorter bin over there, we had our lamp too close the other day to the floor. We didn't know chickens were hurt, but it started smoking while we just happened to been out here, and we're like, what is smoking over there? Those heat lamps will catch the bedding on fire. Beware. Just know that you don't want it too close. So we had to put it on a board and get it raised up. Part of the problem was it wasn't tightened enough, and it kept falling lower than what we wanted it to anyways. And we were in the midst of getting all that worked out and fixed. But yeah, while we were waiting on that to get fixed,
we was working the wrinkles out whenever
whenever it happened. We were out here with them, and we were working the wrinkles out, and we had our back turned and talking to each other for about 3 minutes, and all of a sudden it started smoking. And so it's like, oh crap. The chickens were smart enough to run from the heat, though. They weren't underneath it, so no chickens, none of them died or anything like that. But yeah, so just don't leave. These heat lamps are a good source of fire. I would highly recommend getting the what do you call those bed things that you can get that they get underneath? That's like the mama chicken. It's just a flat board with the legs on it that just heats up to a certain amount.
I don't know what.
Oh, okay, I have. And but those are like $40 a piece, and I've got 3 bins going here. It's just not cost effective this time. But eventually that's probably what we'll do, so we don't have to worry about burning our barn down, because eventually this won't be done in Rusty's garage. It'll be done out in the big. We're building. Rusty, how big is our chicken barn going to be?
It is.
The barn part only, the inside part.
It is. What it is. It's.
Well, you can explain what it is when we get ready to move it. Okay.
It's 15 by 25.
Yeah. So it's going to be a pretty decent sized barn. And right now we have approximately 80 to 85 baby chickens out here. I don't even know at this point what we have. We have lost a couple, but the reason we lost a couple, they were the ones that came from Tractor Supply.
Well, no, 2 of them come from Tractor Supply. One of them.
I thought we lost 4. So 3 came from 3. Okay.
We lost 3.
Yeah. But the Tractor Supply ones happened to have been moving during the Arctic storm. And so we really thought we would lose more than we lost, being that they sat at the post office an extra day during the Arctic storm where they couldn't move. It was our ice storm. So really kind of thought we'd end up losing more, but we only lost 2 of those.
Lost
and
2
then
out of this batch.
The Tractor
and
Supply.
1 out of that batch over there. I don't know if it was one of the Harbor Freight ones.
Not Harbor Freight, Tractor Supply.
Or Tractor Supply ones. Or if it was one that we bought off that lady.
Yeah.
It could have been that too.
Yeah. So, but that's not bad. 3 out of 87-ish chicks, I think. 86 chicks isn't bad. That's, sometimes you gotta, yeah, it's gonna happen. So anyways, we wanted to, this will be the introduction to starting our chicken flock again. And then we will do more videos as we show you guys what we are building our barn house out of. If you know how to weld or just drill screws and be able to screw it together, you guys,
screw it together.
Yeah, it's an option. It's an option. To build a really cheap barn. I think we're going to have ours built for probably around $600, and it's pretty good size. So stay tuned if you want to see how we do that and what we're building it out of, because everyone has access to this, especially if you live in a windy state. I'll just leave that little hint with you, and we'll let you guys know what it is here in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time on RNS Life After
55.
Thank you. I went brain dead. Thanks, guys. Bye.